Patrick McCarthy, the Director of Development and Communications here at Beacon Group. Well, there's a number of movements and threats to what Beacon does and organizations like Beacon, and there's many hundreds around the country, if not 1,000. A lot of it is stemming from a Supreme Court ruling in a case called Olmstead. It involved a state institution in Georgia, and it was a residential facility. And people are interpreting that decision as a mandate to close any and all facilities, as if they're all institutions where people are forced into a situation of not of their choosing and not giving them options in life. We're firmly committed to having people with disabilities have their choices and their opportunities presented to them in the most positive way.
My full name is Virginia Carlisle Knuck. It's my birth name, but I go by Genna. I feel it's important for anyone to have a choice where they work. I like that everyone here, we're all real supportive of one another, and I've always received good training here, and in some jobs you just don't get that. Like I've worked in a hotel before and there was absolutely no teamwork, so I thought, what am I doing here? You know, but here everyone works together and towards a common purpose.
Well, there are examples in other states that have voluntarily decided to close facilities before that was generally accepted as something that needed to be done, or even vetted with families and gotten their input. Vermont, Maine, I believe, state of New York has mandated, the governor decided himself to do that and give everybody a certain amount of time to shut them down. So there are important examples that are already there that I think people should look at. What are the results of this new great program that says they won't be able to work in a sheltered environment anymore? They all have to work out in the community. The results, we understand, are overwhelmingly only a small percentage of those that were formerly able to work in a sheltered environment have the opportunity to work competitively. They go home, or if they're lucky, they get to go to a day treatment program. And of course, the clients don't understand why they can't work, why they can't choose and go where they chose to work before with their friends in a safer, supportive environment with professionally trained staff, so forth. So I think there is already evidence, and they know that a small percentage may be able to make that jump, but a much larger percentage will get absolutely nothing, which can't be the intent